Thank you for joining me. I'd like to look at a question to do with Finance Solver. And this question states that Ian takes out a reducing balance loan, 6.1% per annum, and he makes equal monthly payments. 5 years after he makes the loan, he owes $543,900. And 9 years after he takes out the loan, he owes $412,700. What was the original amount of the loan? Okay, so let us take Finance Solver and let's look at the fields. We've got the field of N. Actually, let's look at the timeline. Now, the original payment, the original loan, we do not know. That's what we do not know. 5 years' time, there is amount owing $543,900. 4 years after that, that's in 9 years' time, the amount owing is $412,700. Okay. Now what we have to do is we take our Finance Solver, and the fields are N, I, present value, payment, which we don't know the payment and we don't know the original amount. Future value, payments per year, compounding per year. Well, what we do know is this part of the story. If you borrowed $543 on this day, 4 years later, you would owe this amount if we made these payments. And the interest rates we have to put in the Financial Solver are, we have to put 48 because that's 48 months. We're going to look at this time lapse here. The interest rate was 6.1. The present value we're going to call $543,900. That's the value in 5 years' time, but we're going to base, this is our pinnacle of time. We'll base this from this point here as the present value. The future value, we would see the bank gives us, if we give the bank $412,700, then we would pay off the loan. And any other payments that we've made, if there were 12 payments per year and it's compounding monthly. So let's put that information in. 648, 6.1, 543,900. The future value is we will owe, and if we give the bank 412, we'll pay off the loan, you see. So we have to give the bank that and all of our payments. So we've got to leave the payment blank. We want 12 and 12. Okay, so we solve that, and we're told this is negative 5185. So if we make monthly payments, I'll use the whole thing here, 6309. If we make monthly payments of 5,185, if we make 4 years of payments and then pay off 412,000, we would pay off the loan. We know now our payments are 5,185, 146309. Let's say we now can go from this point in time, and we would say this point in time across here would be 60 months. So we put 60 for N. The interest is still 6.1. The present value, that's what we do not know. That's the one that we are trying to find out. The payment we found out already is 5,185 that we give the bank. So we'll put a negative there, 146309. Our future value, we know it will be worth 543,900. Now we have to put a negative there because then that would pay off the loan. So we borrow some amount, we pay back 5,000 every month, or 5,185, 1463 every month. Then at the end, we would still owe the bank 543,900, and we still have 12 and 12. Okay, so let's put that in 60, 5 years. PV, we do not know PV. Payment, I'm leaving the number in the calculator. It's already sitting there, but I've got to change future value to negative 543,900. Okay, how much loan do we have to borrow? Let's solve that. And we've got, we have to borrow 668791.87. The question said 3 significant figures. Okay, 1, 2, 3. So that would be 6, 6. Now rounding off, the third has to go up to a 9 because that's 8, 7. And then we don't have any other significant figures, only 3. 1, 2, 3. Remember, significant figures, the first number must be a 1 up to a 9, and then all numbers after that count. So the first number has to be a 1 to 9, and then the second number can be any number, the third, etc., where ones can be counted after that. Also with decimals, the first significant figure is the first number which is not a 0. So that would be the first significant figure. So if you had to do a decimal to 3 significant figures, make sure you don't count the zeros, and then you just count 1, 2, 3. All right, but anyway, that's going off track. This question is B. Work through it, have a look again. Remember, a positive number, the bank gives us money. A negative number, we give the bank money. We still owe that much, so we have to put a negative there. The bank, we're pretending we get a loan here for 543. We make payments, and we make the final payment in 4 years' time is 412. Okay, I hope this has helped.